Falling on your feet, do you finally see what you're missing?
6, 8, 9, 11, 15. Ooh, guys, you caught me. I thought to sit down and count my blessings for 2023. Yeah, this we also should do. But in today's video, I want to share with you my most favorite products for 2023. I have no idea if anyone else on this YouTube community has thought on this, but my plan was to put together my top 23 products that I have been loving and enjoying during 2023. And those are only makeup products. I haven't yet thought of doing a video about the other products like tools, skincare, fashion, whatever. So if you are interested also on that part, please do let me know in the comment section. But in today's video, we are going to tackle only makeup. And one more thing, I want to say that those products, I have been using them at least for a couple of months. I'm going to start with the order. I'm usually applying those on my face. And starting with primer. This is the primer that I have discovered in 2023. I actually purchased this from Lanzarote when I traveled this year. I got a sample first from Clarence. I fell in love and I knew that I wanted to have the full size. And I keep mine in the packaging because it also comes with a spatula, which is very useful to get the product out, and I'm afraid that if I throw out the box, then I will lose the spatula. So this is the packaging, and I have done a good dip because it's almost the only primer that I'm using when I'm applying my makeup. Now I have discovered another more affordable product from the drugstore that does similar thing, but this is amazing. This does what it claims to do. Blurs fine lines, pores, smooth out the texture, and more important to me, there are some products, some foundations that tend to accentuate because I have enlarged pores. I have dealt with a cystic acne in my teenage, and they have left scars on my face. So not all foundations are flattering to me, and some of them are visible on my enlarged pores. But anytime or every time I use this amazing primer from Clarins, I have a good foundation day, I would say. It's not that for pore filling primer, but it's smooth. It gives a beautiful canvas to begin with. So I do love this and I use it every time, almost every time I am applying my foundation. Talking about foundation, the number one foundation that has just impressed me in 2023. I haven't tried too many foundations, to be honest. My friend Mel was mentioning in one of her previous videos, 2023 was mostly the year of concealer, so there were not so many foundation releases. But I think this was released in 2023 or late 2022. I might be wrong. This is the Laura Mercier, the Real Flawless Foundation. I have mine in 1C chiffon. Yeah. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, some of the products, most of the products that I'm talking about, I have on my face today, including this foundation. I did not take any footage prior applying this foundation, and I will try to link down below videos where I have been trying those products, because I think I have for all of them. But this is my number one foundation for 2022. 2023, what's wrong with you, Julia? It is amazing. It has a medium coverage, but leaves your face and your base amazing and lasts all day. It's just the foundation that I reach for the most. And the color is quite a good match to me, I would say. It's a bit finicky to match yourself, especially online, but if you find your right shade, then you are going to be happy. And I want to mention that I am oily combination. I have T-zone oily like most of us, but my rest of the face it's normal, and I do enjoy this foundation. It's oily, skin approved, and Julia's Beauty approved. Also, another face product that I've enjoyed in 2023 is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I think this product is in everyone's favorite for 2023, probably also for 2022, because it was launched in 2022. It has this doe foot applicator. It gives a natural glow with a slight hint of coverage, and I can wear it alone. I wear it underneath foundation. I wear it, my favorite way to wear this is with a powder foundation. I'm going to talk about that in a second, or I can use it on top to give a little bit of luminosity to my skin. It's very nice, natural looking product. It's the best attempt to create a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and ever since this came into my collection, I almost haven't worn the Charlotte Tilbury one. I want to tell you that. So definitely an absolute favorite. Because I was talking about powder foundation, if you are here on my channel for a while, then you might know that my absolute favorite powder foundation is the L'Oreal, the Infallible 24-hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I have two shades because I have Heat Pan on this. I think this is the Ivory 020. Not sure if the same shade is applied in America, because I know that they might have different name. And this is more of a pink tone. It's for cool tones, and it's also coming, maybe I'll show you on the new packaging. This one that I have, it's in the shade Vanilla, and this is more like a neutral to yellow tone. And you do also get a sponge and a mirror if you want so. However, I do not apply my powder foundation with a mirror. I purchased a wonderful brush from Beautylish from Sonia G that I use. It is the Buffer Pro. But before that, I was using this powder foundation with any of my powder brushes. I find that if I apply it with the sponge, I don't like the finish or the coverage that I get. So I prefer using a brush. So this is mostly for my oily girl. If you are dry skin, you might not enjoy this powder. There are a lot of options for dry skin, but for oily skin, I absolutely love this one. It's a very long-lasting powder and the only one that I use it mostly as a powder foundation. As a concealer, I have one from the drugstore and one from the high-end. I'm going to start with the one from the high-end, even though I have just reviewed the Natasha Denona concealer. I cannot name it a favorite of 2022. 2023, Julia, what's wrong with you? Because I just have it for around 1 month, and yeah, I set the rule. So anyway, the concealer that has just blown me away is the Born This Way Ethereal Light by Too Faced, and it is the concealer that I have reached the most for throughout this year. It's absolutely perfect. It has a medium coverage, it's buildable, do last all day, and do not accentuate my fine lines, and also has a nice coverage. And I still love, and I wanted to include the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum, because I have also been using this throughout this year, and I also have it today on my under eye area. It's just an amazing product. Does almost the same thing that has this one from Too Faced, just I can see the coverage might be a slight less, but this can be also due to the shade that it's lighter to me. Last year it wasn't, but I think this year I am taking more sun, hence I'm still a little bit more tanned than I used to be. The powder that has just been my all-time favorite and all year round favorite, I'm running low, as you can tell, is the Wet n Wild, the Photo Focus Translucent Setting Powder. You can see this powder in most of my tutorials or reviews videos because it's an amazing powder. Now the only downside is that it contains talc. If Wet n Wild will release another formula, or they will change the formula talc free, maybe that it will be amazing, but even so I still love it. It blurs out your pores and helps your foundation, especially if you apply it with a dampened sponge and press it on the skin. If you are oily skin, you are going to thank me if you purchase and use this powder to set your foundation. definite winner and favorite of mine on for 2023. I need to move a little bit faster because otherwise we are going to stay here for the rest of the day, and I do not intend to take out too much of your time. I'm going to talk now about blush powder, and then we are going to move to eye. The contour that has just become my favorite of 2023 is the Westman Atelier, the contour stick in the shade Biscuit. This is the one that I have on today, and it's just the perfect shade. It's neutral shade, and it gives the most perfect contour, natural contour for fair to light. I would dare to say up to medium. If you are on those skin categories, you are going to love this. Also, I'm loving the packaging. I'm a sucker for this gorgeous, elegant black packaging. I absolutely love it. And I cannot be more thankful that I got my hand. I know that at some point last year it was on short stock, so I fought to have this in my collection. I think now the things have been improved. And also as a cream blush, I purchased, I think, most of the shades that were available at Cult Beauty from the Westman Atelier Baby Cheek blush until I got the shade that I was intending to get, because I knew that that will match me. So my favorite cream blush of 2023 is the Westman Atelier Baby Cheek in the shade Petal. I will swatch it here beside the cream contour. It just gives a natural hint to my skin, and I just love it. It's very long lasting. Oh, I forgot another thing to share with you. My nose is itching because it's a little bit flaking. I was going through a light cold, I would say. I have two cream bronzers that I wanted to mention, and I had a great fight to decide which one I love. The Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer or the Say one. Finally, I decided that I love more Say, and also I grab more for Say one because it's more easy to open it. For me, this packaging, it's broken, so it's not entirely the fault of the product, because now I have the blush and I do not have that problem, but it's very difficult to open it. But this is not the only reason. The Say Sun Melt Natural Cream Bronzer in the shade Light Bronze, you do get 1 ounce of product, compared with Makeup by Mario that I think you get less than half of the size that you get here. And it has such a wonderful finish. I have it on today also. I have the Westman Atelier on my contour area, on my cheekbones, and this one I have it on my forehead. I like to do this mix sometimes. It's just amazing. It's easy to apply. It's foolproof. You are not able to go wrong and over apply it. Whatever you do, it is just phenomenal. Now we are moving to powder products. So I have this amazing Bare Minerals powder blush in the shade Call My Blush. And look at this shade. At the first glance, I didn't pay attention. I think I received it in a goodie bag last year. But this powder foundation, why I'm saying powder foundation, it's powder blush. It is the exact shade of the Westman Atelier Baby Cheek Petal. Just is it in powder formula. So I love this to set the Westman Atelier blush, because I feel they together do a great marriage. I absolutely love it. It has a bit of a sheen, but it's almost indetectable. I think this is a hidden gem. Hopefully it's not discontinued. And the bronzer that I discovered throughout 2023 and I fell in love with, I cannot put it down, and it's probably for the past couple of months the most used product. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Matte Bronzer. I have it in the shade Light Bronze, Light Medium. It's such a perfect shade for my skin tone, but except being that, it's a very long-lasting powder bronzer, and I also love using this on my crease. Sometimes I only use this on my crease and apply mascara, and I'm good to go when I'm in a rush. And the last face product that I want to mention in today's video is the Charlotte Tilbury, the Hollywood Beauty Light Wand in the shade Spotlight. Even though I have not used so much highlighter towards the end of 2023, I had moments when I could not put down this highlighter wand because it's anything you need to have a slight glow to your face. You can tap it with the sponge that it comes with, and you cannot over apply it because you have just the right amount on this sponge. Moving on to eyes. Might sound as a surprise, but I haven't used so many eyeshadow palettes. This year I went for more natural looks. I may have done more bold looks when I was recording or when I was creating a makeup tutorial, but on my day-to-day life I went for natural, neutral looks. And the palette that I was reaching most for throughout 2022 is this Natasha Denona Glam palette. When she released the new I Need a Nude eyeshadow palette, I just sat down and looked at this palette and I said, I definitely don't need another nude palette because I have this one and it's everything I need as a nude shades. It's work appropriate, it's party appropriate, it's everything you need. There are a lot of shades that I'm loving. This is the type of palette where I can say that I'm using almost all shades. As you can tell, they all have been loved and used and abused. I want just to give a short shout out to another palette. I was debating which one to include, but as I said, I only want to mention 23 products from both of these. I used more the Natasha Denona one, but I also want to let you know that one eyeshadow palette that I have been wearing and I also have it on today and in other videos when I was recording is the Pat McGrath, the Sublime one, and it's just stunning. And the special shades, it's what make this palette being amazing. You have only a few neutral shades to work with, but those special shades are helping in achieving wonderful, wonderful looks. An eyeliner that I discovered and loved in 2023, and I do get the hype around this eyeliner, is the Makeup by Mario Master Pigment Pro Pencil in the shade Perfect Brown. And it's just amazing. I use this for my waterline because I love the fact that you can sharpen it, and anyway, it's a very creamy product. It is easy to blend, but after you blend it and leave it, it sets and doesn't move. It lasts a long time in my waterline. You remember that I wasn't the person that was wearing eyeliner on her waterline because I have sensitive eyes, and even right now I have a problem with one of my eyes. So yeah, I need to be very careful what I'm wearing, but this is not because of makeup. I just haven't worn makeup for the past few days and I have this thing here which bugs me, but this is the life. And also, talking about eyeliners, in 2023 I received a collaboration offer from the Prime Prometics, and they have kindly sent me their mascara, 3 shades of mascara and 3 eyeliners, and I fell in love with their eyeliner. I also love the mascara, but if I were to pick which one I love more, I want to say that I definitely love their eyeliners. I have the black, the brown and the blue. The blue one, it's the eyeliner that I mostly use. Now I freshly sharpen it and it's perfect. Also, I can wear it in my waterline and it lasts all day. Doesn't tag my skin when I use it because it's specially created for more mature skin to glide on and do not tag, do not harm our sensitive skin. I highly recommend it, this one. I have an affiliate link with them. I will list it down below. Another eye product that I think this is the eye product that I use it every single day when I put makeup on, is the Charlotte Tilbury, the Color Chameleon in the shade Champagne Diamond. It has become short because I've been using and abusing this one, but it's just the perfect thing to put on my inner corner. And sometimes I use it to my Cupid bows. Love the shade, love the texture, and it's also very long lasting. An amazing product by Charlotte Tilbury. I have a mascara that I love and I have discovered it in 2023. Luckily I have a backup. This is the M Cosmetics Pick Me Up Mascara. It's a tubing formula. It is amazing. Now I got this one from the empty pile because I have been using for more than 3 months, and we know what happens if I overuse a mascara. I will get eye sty, but it's everything you need from a mascara. Highly recommend it. And I think that's it, eye related. Now the last chapter, it's the lips, and my most favorite lip product, lip balm or lip mask, whatever you want to call it, is the Laneige lip sleeping mask. Now I just gone through the one in green packaging, and this is slightly new. I opened it a month or so, but I just love. This is my most favorite lip mask, and it's a repurchase. I think I'm using this product religiously for 3, 4, 5 years. I always need to have this in my stash, and I use it also throughout the day, not only at the night time. The lip liner that has just impressed me so much, this is the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Lip Shaper, and I have this one in the shade Puffy Nude. And it's a plumping lip liner, and it stings. Once you apply it, you are going to feel a burning sensation on your contour area if you apply it just to outline your lips. Just one thing, be very careful how much product you dispense, because you have to press here and the product comes out over here. Once you dispense a product, you cannot retract it, so just be aware how much product you dispense. But other than that, it's a perfect nude shade, and I love that it's very long lasting. My most favorite and worn lipstick of 2022 and 2023 is the Charlotte Tilbury Hot Lips 2 in the shade In Love with Olivia. So look how worn is this packaging, but the product inside it what's matter. I was thinking to buy a refill, but judging for the way that my outer packaging looks, I think I do not save too much if I buy a refill, so I think I will just repurchase the entire lipstick. Love it. It's not the most long-lasting lipstick, but it is very creamy, and I love the way that it sits on my lips and also the way that it fades. It's not patchy at all. It's just comfortable. Love the shade, love everything about this lipstick. Surprisingly, this year I made myself addicted to a lip gloss. I received it 2 years ago in a mystery box from Charlotte Tilbury, and I started using it this year. So this is the, I forgot the name, I'll pop it on the screen. This is a product that sadly is discontinued, and I just love the formula, love the color, I love everything, and I was sad. I didn't want to show this and not be able to wear it. That's why I was almost not including this in the favorites. By the way, this is in the shade Pillow Talk. Later on, I went in my collection and I discovered that I have a perfect dupe, not only as a shade but also as a formula. So now I can talk about this because I know that I can give you an alternative, because I'm going to use up and repurchase this Fenty Beauty, the gloss in the shade Fussy. So those are absolutely amazing. They are so hydrating and they last a long while on your lips, considering they are a gloss. And my favorite way to wear those are together with this lip liner from Too Faced. When I want to have more natural lips, I just put the lip liner, maybe I will draw a bit the interior portion, and then I'll put one of those. Now the Charlotte Tilbury one sits in my, lives in my purse. That's why when I'm putting my makeup at my vanity desk, I'm using the one from Fenty Beauty in the shade Fussy. Because I'm fussy, why not? And the last product, I hope there are 23 because I was counting them several times before sitting down to film. The last favorite product of 2023, the 23rd product, is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I just love this one. The smell is absolutely gorgeous. I will put it on because today I even forgot to apply a setting spray. Helps your makeup not exactly last, but just melt and marry everything together and make them look flawless on you. So it's for real a flawless setting spray. I just want to thank you all for taking the time to watch. Now please let me know what were your favorite products of 2023, and also I want to thank you all for all your love and support that you have given me throughout 2023. And I want to wish you all a happy and prosperous new year 2024, and see you all together in the new year. Bye!